The purpose of this video is to show you how to use the Google LTI with Canvas and how to integrate your Google Documents and Google Assignments into Canvas. Just want to give you a little warning up front. Google has been really weird and slow with me. Sometimes windows don't always open. I feel like sometimes Canvas doesn't talk really well. Usually if you just close the window and open it back up again, it works. So let's hope that I don't run into any problems along the way today or during instruction. So I created this assignment in one of my classes. And one of the things I do want to tell you is that I like to put the word assignment in front of my assignments. And I do that so that if the kids are not familiar with the assignment icon, that at least when they're looking through the module and they see the word assignment, they know it's something they need to complete. In the instructions, whenever you're using a Google LTI assignment, it's a good idea to put instructions like this. These instructions say, open the attached Google assignment linked below. Be sure to press authorize to enable your Google account to communicate with mine. If for some reason you cannot see the assignment, open the link below. So I want the kids to use the Google assignments, but I also, because it's easier that way for all of us if they do, but also just in case they can't, because some kids don't have the technological skills. Sometimes there might be a computer problem or computer glitch. I also include a link, and I'm not doing that for the purpose of this particular lesson, but below I would have an additional link. I would probably put the link much further below because I don't want them to just automatically opt for the link thinking it's the easier way out. Okay, so here's where I set up my points. Then down here, I can choose an assignment group. In this particular class, I don't have assignment groups, but you may have set up assignment groups, so you could place it under a type of assignment here, but mine's just going to stay assignments. And all these other assignments are from imported things that I got from the Commons, and those are their codes, which I'm not using. So display grade as, I want it to display as points. And then I'm going to decide what type of submission I'm going to use here. So for the Google LTI, you need to choose External Tool. Once you click on External Tool, you're going to press Find, and then it's going to give you a list of the different types of tools that you can use. And we want the one that's called Google Assignments LTI 1.3. So I'm going to click on that. Then it's going to ask to create a shared coursework. So I'm going to press link. And then another window pops up. It always goes to the left-hand side. I'm going to bring it over here to the center. And I'm going to allow it to link to my Google account. And this is where sometimes it'll take a little while. Okay, so this box should look familiar to you. You would have seen a box like this in your Google assignments for Google Classroom. Here's where I can decide whether or not I want my plagiarism checker on. And I don't really know a whole lot about the plagiarism checker. I've used it before, but it always tells me I only have 5 opportunities, even though I feel like I've used it more than 5 times. So I don't know if it's 5 opportunities per assignment, 5 opportunities per certain time. Anyway, I only use it for final assignments, so I'm going to leave that off. Then I'm going to want to make sure that whatever points I had in Canvas matches here, because I don't want the kids to see it's worth this many points in Google, but it's worth this many points in Canvas. So I think I had 10 points there. Over here, I'm going to choose a due date. I'm going to just go ahead for the purpose of this, select next Monday. And then you can also set the time, and I like to make the time 7:50 a.m. So I tell the kids, as long as you get it done before school starts, it's on time. You can select a rubric here, but the place where we're going to want to select our rubrics is going to be in Canvas. So I'm going to leave that blank. Now, we've got to go and click on the attachment. We've got to go find the document now. So before we even did this, you should have created some kind of document in Google that you plan to use. So I'm going to go ahead and press attach, and then it goes to my Google Drive. And I'm going to take this writing prompt. This isn't an actual assignment I'd give my journalism students, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. So here is my Unit 1 process paper. I'm going to add it. Okay. It will automatically set it up so that each student gets a copy. And just like with Google Classroom, you can view these. I'm going to show you in another video how to view these as students are working, but for now, we're just going to leave it like that. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to create. So for some reason, it pops us back to this tool again, and the instructions say that we need to press select one more time. So I'm going to select it one more time, and I'm going to go back to find, click it again. And these are just weird little steps. I don't know why it's like this, why it just doesn't automatically do it, but there it is for me, okay? So there's my assignment all set up. There is the file that's an attachment. It automatically shows up as untitled assignment. I imagine when they open it, it titles it, but I'm not quite sure yet. Like I said, I'm new to this. And so then when students submit, I will see them here, but there's another way to look at them as well that I'll show you later, okay? So this is accurate, it's all set up, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. I'm gonna go ahead and close that out because I saw the box, it's there. And then I need to finish creating this assignment down here. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is decide how many attempts. And guess what? These kids are only getting one attempt. If I do too many attempts, oh my God, they just keep doing it over and over again. And it'll just be too much to work on. There's some assignments where I'll let them do many attempts, but writing assignments like this, no, that's what drafts are for. So the due date, here's where I'm going to match the due date. So I want it to be the 19th. And then down here, this is where I can say how long it will be available. So it's going to be available from today until, since my kids have a 5-day late day grading period, I'm going to count 5 days past my due date, and the last time I will accept it is the 26th. And that window will close at that point, okay? My little face is in the way, but over here, I'm going to press save and publish. And actually, I'm just going to press save because I don't want my yearbook students to see this assignment and go, what the heck? So I'm going to save it. Okay, so now what are the kids going to see? On their end, it's going to look a little bit different, but they'll have these instructions. They're going to have this thing that says assignment, American narrative. They're going to click on it, and they're going to go through an authorization process just like we did. And then they can begin typing on it. They'll have a submit button here where they can submit it when they're done. And it's very similar to Google Classroom. Anyway, that is how you attach the document. I'm going to do some more videos. And if I don't have time for more videos, I'll at least give you some written instructions on how to do a few other things with the Google LTI. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.